Hello, hello, it's Kitti, proud to be your declutter specialist, coming to you from picturesque Atlantic, Canada, where it is a lovely day, crisp fall day, and as I understand, it's like that across most of North America, and I hope that you had a pleasant weekend. Weather, or not, your whether or not your weather was good. All right, it's Monday. We've got some, cut me a little bit of slack. Hey, I've been off for 2 days, and you know what it's like when you've been off for a couple of days. It takes a little bit of time to get some rhythm happening. I got rhythm. Oh God, she's bursting into song already. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Hello, Michael. How are you? Good to see you. Right, okay. Yeah, it really is Monday, day 394. Good heavens of our Facebook Lives, which we started April 2nd. I started actually April 2nd of 2020 in an effort to reach out to my clients who were getting very, very confused by the COVID crisis and being stuck indoors, and just it was not a good scene. So I just wanted to reach out, and well, you know, it's it's been a fun ride, and we're going to keep going some more, well past day 400. I see no reason to stop, partly because I have dedicated viewers, much like our Michael here. And you know, especially if you happen to have, hello, welcome. If you happen to be be challenged with some of these signs of ADHD, if you're anything like me, you need structure. You need something that, okay, good, this thing happens at X time on this day, and it just kind of makes you go, all right, okay, I've got this. And I have a structure on the weekends as well. It really, really helps me. Maybe it'll help you if you'd like to. If I can help you with that in any way, just shoot me a direct message. I'm happy to share. All right. So who is this person who is pontificating away as I will do? I'll tell you what, entrepreneurs and startups hire me to clear their clutter and overwhelm in 90 days. Yeah, it takes about 90 days to get it under control so they can focus on making more money to make an amazing life for themselves and their families. And I do believe that physical clutter and lack of concentration are very closely intertwined. And that's why I've developed a step-by-step system that has enabled me and my clients to clear years of clutter without the overwhelm. Overwhelm is a huge part of it. Now, if that is ringing a bell to you, it's saying, maybe I should talk to this person. You stay tuned, you hold that thought, and I'll give you the next steps to take, and a little gift for you to take away as well. All right, so Declutter the Brain Facebook group. We've just welcomed another member, and we are a slowly growing community of people who just want to get rid of their clutter and overwhelm so we can be the super achievers and money makers that we want to be. Come and check us out at the bit.ly link down below, and yeah, come and join us. We will have workshops. It's just I'm a one-man band right now, and hey, somebody has to schedule these things. It's growing pains. It's a good thing. Alrighty then. So this week, Michael, you are going to love this. I'm not sure if you remember what the topic is. This week, the topic is a salute to October. No, it's not a salute to October. October, among other things, happens to be ADHD Awareness Month. Yes, it is. And for, oh golly, almost a year and about a year and a quarter, I focused mainly on my fellow ADHDers, and now I talk to all things decluttering. It works no matter what. Now, I'll tell you what. It's a salute to the month of October, ADHD Awareness Month, but this week we are focusing on what is the title, what did I call this? I spent so much time, right, yes. Um, are ADHDers clutter prone or clutter free? And it can be one of two ways. I have been both. I have been clutter prone, and I am proud to say reasonably clutter free now. It does kind of creep up on me every now and then, but not too often. I've got the that's what I equip my clients with, is the tools to keep all of us under control. Now, okay, here's a couple of stats for you. 60% of ADHD adults say that, yes, I do have to read this notes, that disorganization is a serious problem. So I'll repeat that. 60% of adults, ADHD adults, say that disorganization is a serious problem. And 40% of same women over 40 say that disorganization is their most important, their most urgent ADHD issue. In other words, they can deal with forgetfulness, they can deal with a lack of focus sometimes, but the culmination of it all, the disorganization, is what drives them crazy the most. Now, ADHD brains can be prone to clutter. That's why I said, are we prone or not? Yes, we can be prone, and I'll tell you what. Because we tend to leave out, I do it all the time. We'll get there. I do it. I leave out visual clues all the time to remind me to do something, because we have a good saying, out of sight, out of mind, and or others will say, especially in the Declutter the Brain Facebook group, if I don't see it, then I won't remember that it's there. Or if I don't leave, hey, does this sound familiar? A million tabs open on the computer and a million windows. Why? Because if I don't bookmark it, or if I don't have it open, I'll forget to do it. Yeah? Okay. So we need those visual clues. Why do we need those clues? Yes? Okay. Partly, now research, this is from ADD magazine. All right, so they say it's due to possible poor working memory. What did I just say? If I don't see it, I won't remember it. Sometimes it can be due to an inadequate time management system. Sometimes clutter can be caused by shopping. Yes, shopping. What's that got to do with ADHD? Well, I tell you, we tend to have a little bit of a weak impulse control. In other words, we see something, hello, Robin. We see something, we buy something, all right? And sites like Amazon, Etsy, pick me a couple others. I'm afraid to go on Amazon, and I've never been to Etsy. So if you know of any of these other online shopping places, put them in the comments below. I need to know this. The people that I reach, they need to know. So help me out here, will you? Thank you. Anyway, they make it only too easy for us to shop and buy things that we may or may not need. You see, but because ADHD brains are short on the dopamine trail, that's the happy, basically it gets you going, the, for lack of a better word, the happiness chemical in our brain. Well, what does shopping do? It gives you that dopamine rush. Yes, it does. So that is how we accumulate clutter as well. This is, by the way, this week is not about hoarding, all right? So get that out of your head. Now, another stat for you, a non-ADHDer will tell you that this, I don't know who finds these things, but they say 23 weeks of their lives is searching for and replacing things. And an ADHDer will spend basically a full year. Now, I've also had another statistic where it's double that. So the average person spends a year of their lives searching for and replacing things. So maybe ADHDers, it's double that. These stats are courtesy of ADD Magazine, the noted resource for ADD and ADHD. So talk to them if you have question about the statistics. And what happens is clutter, it gets, clutter in and of itself is not a bad thing. All right, like it has many advantages. Again, you leave it out, you can see it. But what happens is when it starts to get in the way of your relationships, all right, if your partner starts to nag you, or your family, you're afraid to invite people over because you've got all this stuff and you're ashamed of the clutter. When it starts to get in the way of your work, people start to complain. In rare cases, your boss may complain. When it starts to get in the way of your mental health, all right, yeah, that's when it starts to get really bad and when we need to do something about it. When I say mental health, I mean I am speaking of depression, of more serious issues which don't have to do with ADHD. But clutter can be a real concern. We're going to go through this week when you should worry about it and when you shouldn't. All right? Yeah, I'm on the fence with this. I am the messenger, and I am here to help you and to just say some things that you probably already know. All right, so I hope you'll stay tuned this week. All right, so if you know of an ADHD or non-ADHD who is struggling with their clutter, or in fact, if you don't even know anybody at all, but you found this video entertaining, just hit that share button, because you know what? Guaranteed there is someone out there who isn't feeling lemony fresh today. They're just feeling a little bit off, a little bit down. It's Monday. Maybe they don't like Mondays, like that girl in the song years ago. God rest her soul. Yeah. So yeah, just hit the share button. What else? If you don't like scrolling, if you want to find a video, or you like me and you don't like scrolling, tell you what, but you want to find information. If you want to find out what else I've done or said, or you're looking for specific episode, just go to the YouTube channel, search for Declutter the Brain, and you will see my smiling face with the tie, and subscribe if you would, if you do like it. Most appreciated. Declutter the Brain on YouTube. What else do you need to know? All right, so I promised you that I give you the next steps that you need to take. Now I'm going to ask you, do you ever feel, I think we all feel like this, but do you ever sometimes just look around you and say, oh, this is chaos. I can't live like this anymore. Maybe you want to feel at peace in your surroundings. I did a whole bunch of decluttering this weekend. Just moved things around in one room. This one right here actually feels a lot better. Do you wish there were an easy way to just bring yourself, like I say, some peace? Maybe you're tired of getting nagged. Maybe I don't know. If all of this is sounding a little bit too familiar, let's jump on a 30-minute clutter checkup call, and I'll listen to see what your clutter may be costing you in your health, in your wealth, in your relationships, especially, maybe in your wallet. And together we'll create a plan for you to take immediate action. And we can also see if you'd go faster in one of my programs. But, the important thing is for you to take immediate action on your clutter. How do you do that? You go to declutterthebrain.com, click the link there, or if you can just send me a direct message and I will book you personally. If you go the Declutter the Brain route, don't forget to download your 7 easy steps to conquer clutter, intended as a grounding tool for your, what is it, Michael? Your decluttering journey and beyond. So remember, when you've decided to eliminate your clutter, come and talk to me. All right, until tomorrow, we go further into when is clutter a problem vis-a-vis ADHD. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you then. Take care. Bye for now. And thank you for that, whoever sent the like. I appreciate